So we're back with another video. So today it's part 2. So today, like I said, this is part 2, and this is going to be for the passenger seat. So if you got any questions, leave them down below, and I'll make sure I get to them as quick as I can and try to get an answer for you. And also, guys, if you haven't yet, make sure you follow me on Instagram, because it's a little easier. Like if you message me on there, you got a question and stuff, it's a little easier for me to be able to respond back to you quicker. So the Instagram is 1320.or.roll. Shoot me a message over there, and then it's easier for me to get back to you. But yeah, definitely make sure you follow on the Instagram, because sometimes I post content over there as far as like maybe some things that I'm doing out on the road or whatever that's not as long enough for a video, so I might just post it on Instagram and stuff. So like I said, make sure you guys follow both. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, let's get back to the content, what we're supposed to be doing today. This one is installed. I also have the information. I'll put the information for the seats if you need the information of where I got the seats at. But yeah, the seats, they're great quality. I mean, I like them a lot. It's real nice. They fit really well. They're comfortable. They're not. I mean, I paid $350 plus tax or whatever for the seats, and they're well worth every penny of it. In my opinion, I think that these seats probably should have been worth a little more than that, but I mean, for $350, you can't beat it. They look great. And also, when you do your seat swap, if you go with this brand or a different brand, you're gonna need your G8 only bracket that you can get from the guys over at G8 only. So I mean, I know a couple other people make the brackets like these, but this particular bracket here I got from G8 only, and it just bolts up. It's just like the regular factory bracket that's on the seat. So just 2 bolts in the back, and then it just goes inside of there. So like I said, if you have any questions about how I installed some of the stuff, go back and look at video 1, because I went really in depth on how to install the seats and all that stuff. So like I said, I'm not going to go too far on this one. This is pretty much going to be mainly focusing on the airbag light issue for this for the passenger side, which is the same. It's the same steps as the driver, but like I said, I'm gonna simplify it for you guys and make it easy, so you can watch the video and you can get it done quickly. This is like the main piece that you will need right here. Alright, so this is the piece right here. This is the piece right here that you will need. Okay, so it came from over here. Alright. So the piece came from over here, as you can see right there. Okay, fit it in there like that. I just took a drill bit and I just heated it up and pulled it apart. Alright, so you will need this piece right here, which I say comes from here on the seat. You also need to take off your seat belt. Okay, you need to take this off. Do not cut the wire for that. Alright, so that's there. For the other side, you also need to take this off. Okay, this will be on the inside of the seat. Okay, so this one, unfortunately, you will have to cut when you cut the main harness. Okay, or you will have to cut that, but I'll show you what we're going to do with that in a second. Also, the main harness here, you're just going to go ahead and cut all those wires. Just cut them all. Alright, so here's a few of those wires from the main harness right here. So you'll need this piece. Alright, and this is the other piece from the main harness. Okay, so you're gonna need when you cut it, you're gonna cut all this off because you're gonna need that stuff. This piece right here, this is the piece that is gonna be connected down to this the white piece right here. So this is what you're gonna use. You're gonna use that. So the white, that one just gets connected into there. These two, okay, these two are gonna get back connected to these two right here. So this was from the main harness, okay. So the wires that we're only gonna be using from this when you cut this off are just these two, okay, the black and the black and white. All right, as you can see. All right, so the black and white connects to, this goes on the inside of your seat. These two go with that. All right, so these two wires go with these two. All right, so you just splice these two together. So this is the black, blue, and the brown. All right, let's see. All right, you see that? Okay, so this is where we're going to be splicing. Well, this is where we're going to be putting the resistor on for the airbag light. All right, but when I'll get there, you guys will know what I'm saying once I get there. So also I have for this, okay, as you can see. All right, so for this right here, we also need these. All right, four of these, two for that side, two for this side. All right, this one. All right, this is the airbag positioner, or whatever you want to call it. All right, so that's what it looks like. So you're gonna grab your other one. That's the same color. All right, and we're gonna solder these, heat shrink them, whatever. We're gonna connect these back together. All right, so now we'll move to the next thing, the black and the black and white. All right, so we're going to 1 second, camera's doing a little some weird stuff trying to get the focus. All right, so we're going to we're gonna connect these two back together. And also, like I said, the red and black, you do not need them. Alright, so the resistor portion, alright, so it's this one here. This is, alright, so you're going to be, the brown wire is also, this is another wire that you're not going to be using. Alright, so we're about to wire this with the resistor that I have in my hand, alright, as you can see here. Now, I thought I used the 3 ohm resistors over there, but I think I used the 2. I used the 2 ohm resistors. So this is the resistors that I used on the driver's side doing the same process. So I brought 2 ohms and 3 ohm resistors, and I thought I had opened up the 3 ohm pack, but I opened up the 2 ohm pack. So the 2 ohm is the one that I used. So we're going to solder these together. So all I do is I just take and just wrap this around there, wrap it around like such, and then I solder the whole thing together. Alright, like I said, it's the same process that I did on the other side. I just didn't really show this process of it, but it's the same thing on both sides. Alright, so that's just how I did it. I'll solder these, I'll solder them. Alright, so they're soldered together. Alright, not the best solder job, but he gets the job done. Alright, so I started putting some of the stuff together. I just explained to you guys exactly what you needed to do. Just routed some of this stuff under here. This is the, yeah, so this is just the blue wire. This is, and then this is the blue and the black. This is where I put the 3 ohm resistor in between the two, and then I just heat shrink that. I just wrapped it under there. You got that, and then you also have the get it slide back so you can guys see. So also have this. So I routed all this stuff under there. I just put some loom. I gotta also I need to finish putting loom on this and zip tie it. But I ran into one issue. The passenger side is a little bit different, okay? I did figure the problem out, but let me turn this around so you guys can. I did figure the problem out, okay? But, and you know, me trying to figure the problem out, I made a little mistake myself. So this video, like I said, is informational. It's for you guys, so that way now you will not go through the process that I'm gonna be going through now, which is not a big process, but it's just another step now that I gotta wait for something else. I gotta find the part or order the part. But this is so you guys don't make the mistake that I just did. So I'm gonna recap basically what I'm trying to tell you guys. So basically, I got the seat in, everything. I got the seat belt, you know, ran and it's hooked up, and I put the resistor in between the red and the black wire. Okay. Did everything I did over on the driver's side, same thing. Okay, so I got everything hooked up. Well, you know, I turned the key, turned the ignition over, not ignition over, but I turned it to the ignition, and I still had an airbag light. So I'm like, well, dang, you know, I did everything right. Everything was, you know, I jumped it, put the resistor in between the wires. Was trying to, you know, I went back, double checked my work, and then so I was like, you know what? Let me see something. So I took slid the. I'll let you see what I'm talking about. So I slid the seat over. Okay. So I ripped this seat, is all ripped apart. So I slid the seat over. Okay, and there's another. The driver's side does not have. The passenger side has a sensor that's inside of the seat on the passenger side. Okay, and I did not know that you needed that. That's why I said you guys need to watch the video entirely so you know exactly what's going on. So there's a sensor in the passenger side seat. The driver's side seat does not have it, and I will let you guys see exactly what I'm talking about. There's a sensor that goes here, which is right here. So this is the sensor that goes under the passenger side seat. Okay. The driver's side seat, and we'll walk over here. I don't have it, but there's a box that goes here. Okay, and as you can see, there's no box there. Okay, because the driver's side does not have the same sensor. All right, so that's why the driver's side was easier for me to jump it with just the resistor itself. I didn't need to have, you know, I didn't have to have this other box installed. But the passenger seat, you have to have this sensor and the box. So I'm gonna show you with the box and the sensor. I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm talking about that you would need. So when you swap the seats, if you do the driver's side, you'll be fine with just doing the resistor in between the black and the blue wire, and you'll be fine. Because if you look at my last video, I had just did the driver's seat. I still had my passenger stock seat still in the car, and I had no airbag light. So if you go back and look at that video, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I had no airbag light. So then once I did the passenger seat, did all my steps the same, I had an airbag light. So then I was like, well, you know, it's still something on this seat that I need that's not letting the computer know that, you know, it's not, everything's not in sync. So this is what you need right here. All right, so I made a huge boo-boo. Okay, so as you can see, this is the box you will need. All right, I messed up. I already heat shrink those wires because you will not need any of these wires. The only ones, the wires you will need for this is the green, black, and white. Okay, so don't cut those. So this is the one that goes over here. All right, so it goes over here and there like that, and then this is the box you need. So I accidentally cut this, not knowing that you need this. This is the sensor. This is just the modulator. This is the sensor part. So I did not, you know, I made a mistake. Okay, so the reason how I figured out. So if you lift this up, you see that this is the whole sensor. Just this piece right here. Not all this crap. Not all this stuff. Just this. All right. So underneath the seat, this was flipped upside down. So when I was trying to get this out, and I ripped it, and then I just tore it all the way off. But so how I figured out that this was what I needed. So I pulled the seat over. Okay, I pulled the seat over to the car right here, and I just stuck this in there, and all the rest of this stuff was still hooked up on the original seat. So I stuck this in there, and the light went off. So I was like, okay, all right, so I need this box right here. All right, so I said, all right, well, I'll just take this box out. So I took the box, and I was trying to get this out. So once I took the box out, and I got that, I took the box out like this. So I was like, okay, well, this is all I need, is just this box. All right, so then I put the key back in, and I still had the airbag light. All right, so then I put the box back, and I connected this. At this time, I had not messed this part up yet. Okay, so I put this back on there. All right, this is still connected to the old seat, remember. All right, so I put that back on there, and I just dangled the box over there, and then I turned the ignition back on, and I had no airbag light. So I'm like, okay, well, I need this. So I was trying to get this out, and yeah, like I said, I ripped it. And so that's where I'm at now. So as of right now, yes, I have the airbag light on the passenger side, but I figured the problem out, and you will definitely need this sensor. So I'm gonna be on a hunt for an old passenger seat now. If I can find a passenger seat, then I can just go and just get this sensor. Or, I mean, it has a part number on the sensor, so if I can't find anybody local with like a passenger seat that's not working, or they really don't care about, I mean, because my seats are junk, like I done tore it apart. I mean, I'd pretty much give them away if somebody needed something off of them, because I'm not going to be able to use these seats, and I don't really want them anyway. But so, man, I mean, that's where I'm at. Like I said, you know, sometimes things, learning curve, that, you know, you go through little things that you learning about the car, or when you're modding something, you learn something that you have to go through that'll make it easy for the next person. So I hope that this makes it easy for you guys. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. I will also do another video update once I receive this sensor. I guess it's called like a, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but I know it's a sensor for sure. But so once I receive the sensor, find the sensor, order it, and I'll receive it, whatever, I will make another video. It'll probably be like a short video, so that you guys can see that was the problem. But like I said, I know it's the problem. I'm telling you guys that was what is the problem. So if you're doing the swap, just go through and do everything that I said, and you will be fine. Trust me. I'm not gonna put out no information that's not correct, and if I don't know, I'm definitely not gonna put the information out like that. So that was the mistake that I made, and like I said, I hope it helps you guys out in the longer run. Like I said, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I don't get paid for anything that I do. Everything that I do because I love to do what I do, you know, for my car, my content, and things like that. So all I'm asking from you guys is just a like and a comment. Not even really a comment, just like and subscribe. That's the main thing. If you do that, I'm cool with that. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.